All right, we're going to be talking about some really awful turfy songs. Today I have with me Emily and Daisy.
Hello.
How are you all
Hello.
doing?
Good.
I'm doing
Good.
great. I'm very
Awesome.
excited to be here.
Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm excited to have you all here. This is going to be very, very entertaining. So, up first is this is the new one, right? The a song about pronouns?
No, that's the original. We
This is
gotta
the
we gotta
original.
watch that one first because this is the okay. So can I establish my credentials here sort of first, by
Yeah,
the
go
way?
ahead. Go ahead.
Give us all the
Okay.
context.
Yeah. So the reason that I pitched this stream idea to Aaron was because I don't actually remember. Oh, it was during there was some turf hate raid on some you know trans content creator online, and I was just venting at Aaron, and then I was like, I don't remember what it was exactly, but I just remembered the first lyric of this song that we're about to listen to, um, and it started me down the rabbit hole because I had heard it um, several months before, and it was just the worst thing ever. It was just like horrible, just and I say this not as a trans person, but as a musician. Okay, it was just absolute dog shit, right? And so in that context, so I went back and started looking for it, and I couldn't find it anywhere because these people are completely irrelevant. But then I remembered where I had heard it, and it was actually Aaron on one of your like news updates from a while ago about Wii Spa. At the very end of it, you played. You got someone sent you a live video of this song, which you commented on and were laughing about, and so I finally found it. I finally found this cursed turf song, and I was listening to it, and I was like, it would be really fun because for those of you who don't know me, I am a now semi-professional singer songwriter, pianist, and I have half of a degree in music and composition. Um, and so while I'm not like a distinguished expert or anything, I do have a lot of background under my belt when it comes to this specific subject. Um, and so I was listening to your critique of her song, and it was a lot talking about the politics and how silly some of the lyrics were. But all I could hear, like when I was listening to it myself, like every single line, I was just like, "Oh my god, this is so bad!" Like this text setting is terrible. That's a thing that's a particular pet peeve of mine, even in like some pretty famous pop songs and stuff. There's some examples of really really questionable lazy text setting, I would say. This is a thing that matters a lot to me in music, and so then just the production quality is awful. It's all bad. Everything about it. There's like so much that can be said about how bad this music is. So with zero due respect to Vanessa Voki, I would like to go over this piece and kind of dissect it a little bit from a songwriting and musical uh, analytical basis. So yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, no, I'm excited to get this started. Before we do, I want to take a moment. There's somebody else that wants to join us real quick. I want to see if I
Ooh,
can
magnificent.
add them to the room here. Just wanted to make sure we had enough room for everybody. I can't view it on my desktop. I have to do it on my phone. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, let's talk a little bit. Daisy, have you heard any of these songs before?
No, this will be my first listening of any of these
Oh
lovely
god, I'm
turf
so
tunes.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
So I am I mean I don't really have any background or expertise in music. I am a very big music fan, music enjoyer.
Yeah.
Music is a big part of my life. I play bass guitar. Uh, not very well at all, but I play mostly punk music, so you really don't need to play it all that well.
Yeah.
You kind of just play the same four notes, and it's all good.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Of
hi,
course.
bestie.
Oh, hi,
I
Winooski.
Let me go ahead and there we go. All right.
Cool. Hello.
Hi.
Nice of
Hello.
you to join us, bestie.
All right.
I'm already cringing at what the paused YouTube video is. What is this?
It's a song about pronouns.
Oh, get
Made
ready.
by-
It's about your
made by-
pronouns, bestie. Get ready.
Her name's Vanessa. I would have pegged it as Kaylee, spelled with Egihlynti. It's Gad.
Kaylin D. Okay, well, hi, Winooski. It's nice to have you here. Thanks for joining the stream.
Of course, thank you for offering.
We're going to be doing this a little bit kind of like like a Majority Report episode, like a Sam Cedar
Yeah.
thing. There's gonna
I
be
gotcha.
quite a bit of pausing, so
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna just be doing that and
Okay.
pausing and rewinding and going back and re-listening. So,
Perfect.
alrighty, let's get started.
All right. Oh God, here we go.
Pronouns are rohypnol because they try to numb your senses. Cause if you can't tell it's a dude in a dress, then you must need contact lenses. Cause lesbians don't have penises. There's no such thing as a girl.
Is it
dick.
playing?
Yeah, can you not hear it?
Oh no, I can't hear it.
Oh, you'll have to.
You're
You'll
listening
have
on
to
the
be on the
stream.
stream. Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect. Sorry,
I
All
can't
right,
play
one
it
second.
on. I can't play it on the.
I gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
let me get past Twitch ads. Real
Actually,
quick.
you know
One second.
what? Maybe I can.
I feel bad because I feel like
There.
I would have already
Here.
paused.
Try this.
Okay, cool.
Is that a little bit better? This should be like more live. I haven't played it yet.
Oh, I see. I can watch. Oh, perfect. Okay.
Pronouns are rohypnol because they
Okay, there we
try to
go.
numb your senses. 'Cause if you
All right, so
can't tell,
pause real
it's
quick.
Wait 1 second.
Okay. Oh, you okay?
Sorry. One.
I can hear it now.
Yeah,
but
I just need to make.
Let's make sure everyone can. Yeah.
I just need to make one change. Sorry.
No problem.
Because we're misaligned now on the thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Well, it'll be okay. Hang on. Once. There's a couple changes I need to make then.
There we go.
I forgot I need to split my audio too. So, 1 second on that. There we go. Okay, got that.
Artisan Rocky. Oh yeah.
Hi there.
Homies in chat. I know who that is.
Hi there, Raven, Anita, Rocky. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream.
Cringe ukulele music, exactly.
Okay, so then I need to.
It sounds like the beginning. It sounded like the beginning to a bad 21 Pilots cover.
Yeah. The funny, it's like,
my
oh
God.
man, it's actually painful. It physically pains me to listen to like I think if anyone, was on YouTube or like watching YouTube videos in like the 2015 sort of era, you've been so inundated with like little strummy ukulele covers that
Mm-hmm.
it's
Oh my god. Yeah, no, that was my my senior year was graduating high school was 2015, and that was like when 21 Pilots was at their like peak, and every fucking girl I knew had a fucking ukulele and was playing either them or like Riptide or just fucking some other fucking shit.
God almighty, 21 Pilots.
I feel bad saying that because a girl that I know who went to that, I just went to her wedding over the last summer.
Oh, nice.
I say she's one of my best friends, but like, girl, you were one of them bitches. Sorry, Jesse, I love you, girl, but you were one of them bitches.
Yeah.
Is there a way that I can get everybody in? No, I don't think so. Damn, I'm sorry. I was like, damn, is there a way?
I mean, unless you want to make individual windows for all of us, and then
Let's fucking. You know what? I got time. I want
You just cut
everybody
this all
to
out in the
be-
VOD. Just cut this all out.
Yeah, we'll just cut this out in the VOD. That's what
And
we'll
it'll-
do. How's
So
that
the
look? Does that
editor
look
that
okay?
does not exist apart from Aaron.
Does that look
Tell the
okay?
editor to cut it out of the VOD.
And then,
We need to do some live editing, live jump cuts. Just
Yeah.
yeah,
Just
this
cut-
is what we'll do.
just alter the get your space-time manipulator and just cut this section out of time.
Right.
Everyone gets to enjoy this portion of the stream, just getting everything set up.
I've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed watching myself on like 10-second delay, waving my hands
Yeah.
furiously while muted.
Okay, I got this, Winooski. Hang on, bestie. I'm getting you in. I'm getting
my
you in,
God.
bestie.
Thank you.
Bellissimo.
Oh, do I need to like get to like one whole other side now of my cam?
What's
No,
that?
nope. Oh, I see how you're doing it now. I see how there.
Oh, you can see my pills in the background. Oh no. Well, let's just.
Legendary.
Sorry,
let's
Winooski.
ignore
You're a sliver now. Okay, that looks perfect, actually. Hang on. What?
Wait, I lost. Okay, there you go.
Nice thing. There we go.
Thank
There we go.
you.
And then...
Oh, we're bigger.
Mhm.
There we go.
There we go.
How's that, besties?
Oh, yeah. That's perfect.
Look
Oh,
at
nice.
that. That's perfect.
Incredible.
All
Professional
right.
editor, Aaron.
I
That's
love
right.
this. Okay. We're awesome
It's
now.
like wait, okay, I want to figure out because I want us to all like we're all looking at you.
We're all looking
Hold on,
directly
here
at
we
our
go.
chest, just
Hi,
like
besties. Hi. Hi, everybody. How's it going?
It's so good.
like Aaron's little ducklings here. Just
I love it.
amazing.
Oh gosh, let me see. Actually, I kind of want to.
I'm gonna turn away now.
There we go.
There we go.
Let me just.
Oh my god, this is great.
Oop. Sorry, I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. There we go. That looks much better. Okay. Okay, we're good now. All right. Are we ready to start? We can finally start the stream.
I'm
I
so
think
ready.
We're ready.
Yeah.
Let's
Wait,
do
am I
it.
allowed to smoke on camera?
If it's not weed.
Yeah, if it's as Marcy used to say, medicinal herbs.
You can disable your video though if you have
Oh, yeah.
some reason
I just
to
want
do
to see
that.
it. I hope it doesn't screw up the thing.
Oh, it'll be okay when you come back though.
Okay.
Yeah, see, it's a little weird, but it'll be okay when you come back.
There we go. I can sit up tall and then be right up there.
Beautiful.
Hey, can I pick your nose? When you
Yeah,
speak,
sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, there
Oh,
we
I
go.
can pick
Get it
my nose.
right down in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Perfect.
All right. All right. I'm gonna take one more hit and then I'll be back in.
Okay.
Of a cigarette. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Right, I got nicotine. This is nicotine.
Yeah, of course, naturally.
Naturally,
Man,
it's
I just
nicotine.
love smoking tobacco out of this water pipe.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
I love
True,
tobacco.
bestie.
I love it because I like doing it because I don't get the nicotine then. That's why I do it. It's
Yeah.
healthy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're really not getting any nicotine now, are you?
It's healthy, besties.
Right.
Yeah,
Smoking's bad, kids, unless it's something good.
medicinal herbs.
All right.
Yeah, medicinal herbs, exactly.
We ready?
All right, I'm
Yes.
Yeah,
back.
I think we are.
Okay.
I'm back. All right, let's
So
do
ready.
this. All right, watch stream. Here we go.
So we got the jangly
Pronouns
ukulele music right away.
are hypnol because they try to numb your senses. 'Cause if you can't
All right, so
tell,
pause.
it's a dude in a dress.
So I just want to start by suggesting a remedial title for this song. I think it should be called "Pronouns Are Rohypnol Because They." They capitalized and underlined. I think that needs to be the title of the song. Also, I'm really curious. What is Rohypnol? I'm sorry, because but could someone explain that to me? Because I really
Yeah.
don't know.
So
Rohypnol.
Rohypnol is a drug that's commonly referred to as a roofie, which is meant
Oh,
to like
that
knock people
wow.
out. Yeah.
She's really saying that pronouns are like roofies.
Yeah. Is to
Wow.
try to like numb your senses to what is a man and what is a woman, so that way you
My face when.
loosen your
That's
expectations. Yeah.
well, it's also
Ugh.
she's really just leaning in on the whole like rapists and pedophiles thing, isn't she?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. Incredible.
Amazing.
Straight to the
Great.
point.
I love it. Yeah, well you'll find so this is one of the things that I wanted to like preface everyone for right off the bat as someone who's listened to both of these songs like 30 times. You'll find that they're very direct and to the point. They don't use any sort of like poetic art to get across their what they're talking about, except for one incredible line from this song. But I'll let you get emotionally ready for that one. But they're really just kind of like it's just kind of her saying like it's either her saying oh you're gross AGP rapist predators over and over again, or idiosyncratically referencing things that only her in-group will understand, which is a great way to write a great sort of inspiring song for the masses. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
really it's really incredible. Anyway, so yeah, so pronouns are Rohypnol because they let's keep going if everyone's good. I don't want to step on anyone's toes.
Need contact lenses, cause lesbians don't have penises. There's no such thing as a girl dick.
No, wait a
so
minute.
let's
Wait a
pause.
minute. I would contest that.
Yeah.
I would contest
I
that
think so.
because hear me out, okay? If you test my hormone levels, if you just got a drop of my blood,
Yep.
and you saw what my hormone levels were, you would think, oh, this drop of blood came from a woman. Look at the estrogen levels compared to the testosterone levels. Like, clearly this is the blood of a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a penis.
Yeah, exactly.
So
God.
what do I
Oh my
call
God.
that? What?
Oh my God,
Wait,
what-
you're
that's
telling Aaron, are
insane.
you telling me you're not a cis woman? I'm kind of offended. As a cis woman, I thought I was gonna be here in an all cis female space.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
I can't believe that I'm literally under attack right now.
I mean, I'm sorry, but what do I call it? If there's no such thing,
Yeah,
what do
I don't
call
know.
it? Yeah.
I also want to point out how Twitter pilled this is. Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
like she's
God.
literally like
Bro.
subtweeting like Twitter trans girls like in
Verbatim.
her
Also-
like YouTube song. Like what?
I just want to point out, was she trying to like penises and contact lenses?
Yeah.
Yes. You heard that
Amazing.
correctly.
Amazing.
Also, if like, here's the thing: if girl dick didn't exist, I mean, first of all, why is nobody talking about the mouthfeel? I think that's the real question here. Why is nobody?
That's
talking
a
about that?
valid question.
I'm
That's so
wondering
valid.
because we've proven they're real. So why
Yeah.
does nobody talk about the mouthfeel?
I see Chloe is in chat complaining about gawk erasure, which fair enough.
That's valid. I get that.
Preferable term, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lesbians just have a bottle of Jameson in their pants. It's so true.
Oh my
Anyway,
God.
so but let's also talk about for a second because this is one thing I really want to sort of hone in on. How sort of just stilted and awkward the phrasing is. She goes, lesbians don't have penises, which first of all, like penises, the emphasis is on the first syllable, right? She's putting the downbeat on the last syllable. It's penises the way she say it, which is not how you say that word. And this
Right.
is the thing that you're gonna see it a lot more. There are way worse examples, including one specific one in the second song that I can go on about at length. But this is what I would refer to as lazy songwriting, in that because this is not a hard concept to grasp. Everyone understands how the sort of natural flow of language works if they're a native speaker, right? Like everyone can sound out the word penises in their as I say penises over and over again. Everyone can sound out that word and be like, oh yes, the emphasis is on the first syllable, right? But what's happening here is that this never got past a first draft, right? She wrote a first draft of these lyrics, and not only did she write a first draft of these lyrics, but this was the first draft in her head. Like this was the first thing that came to mind, and she just ran with that, which is like just deeply offensive. As someone who will sometimes spend hours and hours and hours agonizing over one little line of lyric to make sure that it works within the scansion of the song and everything, that it lines up with the music adequately. It's so infuriating to just see such abject laziness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Ready to continue?
If everyone else is.
Yeah.
Well,
so
feel free to jump in. I feel like I'm monopolizing the conversation a little
no,
bit.
well,
but...
one thing I'd like to point out is that I think she might have a valid point. I think when she says lesbians don't have penises, I gotta tell you, I can't say I've met a single lesbian that has had multiple penises.
Good point. That's a very good point. Me neither.
That's the other bottom surgery, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Nobody talks about the other bottom surgery.
Is that a subscription?
I'm getting another one installed, okay?
Based bottom surgery.
Yeah.
That's the double B bottom surgery.
There you go.
That's so good.
All right, ready to continue?
Yeah.
Go for it.
So
These
excited.
fetishists just won't back off. I suspect they all are porn sick. These adult men believe they're
Fair enough.
girls, but what does that really mean?
What does it mean?
Depictions of females raped and abused on Pornhub's most watched video streams. Cause female is not an identity.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Is this the?
Wait, no. This is we're about to get to the incredible iconic line of this song, but which is so out of character with all the rest of the stuff. I mean, the stuff that we just heard, it was all like fine, like lyrically speaking. Of course, like it's still incredibly Twitter pilled and like insanely reactionary. She's like, oh, because there's sexual abuse on like internet porn, that we're trying that into trans people without even like trying to like she's not even doing anything to meaningfully equate the two. She's just referencing it and knowing that her audience will get the picture because they all already agree with her,
And I mean, newsflash: trans women get abused too sexually.
Right.
It's not. I don't know if that's like a thing, but like
aren't
cis women and trans women get sexually abused.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And
go ahead.
Speaking of people getting fetishized in porn, I mean, like,
yeah,
like, hello,
literally,
right? Like, hello. All right, so this is coming up. This is the big oopsie whoopsie poopsie.
The big yikes.
This is an iconic line. Honestly, this is the line that made me decide to quit my songwriting career because nothing can top this. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Go.
Male is not an identity you can put on when it's pleasing. It's the cycle of the moon and tides, the life-giving and the bleeding.
All right,
Do
pause.
not call us vulva.
What the fuck?
Iconic, right? So
yeah.
So she goes from like this. What I think is that she heard like, or I don't know if because I've seen this other places, but I think probably she wrote this line. I don't know. Anyway, but what I think is that she wrote this line was like, oh, that's an epic like protest anthem line that I just wrote.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get my little ukulele out because that's the only instrument that I know how to play.
Yeah.
I know 3 chords, and I'm gonna just like do my same strumming pattern. But she's like, I'm gonna get my ukulele out. But then when she's trying to like come up with more stuff, she's realized that she's not a creative person, and so she just kind of like references the same like stuff that she sees on all the TERF message boards all the time. So I will give her that, like, in terms of its actual like sort of the way it's evocative and poetic, this is a kind of like, I mean, it's obviously, you know, wrong and problematic in, you know, ways that other people besides me can explain, but like it is a deeply evocative line, you know, the life-giving and the bleeding, etc., etc. So, but everything else in this song is the opposite of that. It's like so didactic and just insular. It's all like completely inside references to her own ideological cohort, which is just like if you compare this to like the great protest songs, like in, you know, in the Vietnam era and all of the stuff, and like the civil rights protest songs and all of this stuff, they do a little bit of referencing to current events that everyone knows about, you know? They'll reference like the war that's going on that everyone knows about, and then everything else is sort of like poetic reification of a sort of higher idea, or it's like a specific narrative about a fictional or like fictionalized character or whatever. Those are the main kinds of protest songs. But this is just kind of like a stream of consciousness, like diatribe. Like this could have been a over it post, you know? It's just like a screed, but that she kind of forced it into a scansion. Anyway, yeah, it's so cringe. I will give her credit for this line, like based in epic, but everything else is just hilariously bad by comparison.
Yeah.
So it almost makes it like that much more out of place, you know what I mean?
Right.
I did want to make a note of when I'm listening to this recording specifically, there's a bit where I can notice that, especially right as where she says the life-giving, and then she leans into the mic and she's like, and the bleeding.
Yeah.
And you can
Trying to
hear it.
emphasize
You
that.
can really hear it. Like, it just like, I don't know.
Plus, where did TERFs get the idea that, like, to be a quote unquote real woman, you have to bleed? Like, they're leaving out, let's say, your grandmother,
Yeah.
Yeah.
people who have had hysterectomies.
Right.
Like what? Like, seriously, like, where did they get this fucking flawed idea of, well, you have to be you have to be a bleeder to
Yeah, what happens
to be
after a woman
quote
goes through
unquote real woman? Like,
menopause?
what? Exactly.
Yeah.
I guess my grandma just isn't a real woman according to this whiteness.
Sorry, Grandma.
Let me say, I bleed every single day because I have a really shaky hand and I'm constantly shaving all of the skin off my body. No, hair off my body.
Shaving this. Get it up.
I'm constantly flaying the skin for my blood.
Right.
Oh
No,
my
but, like,
gosh.
Are you a
there are
Bolton?
healthier ways to deal with those things.
Yeah, no. But like, you know, it's such a what she is saying fundamentally is that your womanhood, if you're a cis woman, what you should be hearing when you listen to this is that your womanhood is defined by your ability to have babies and the period that you have every month. That is what defines you as a woman. All right? So like what an inspiring feminist, you know what I mean? That's the other thing is that's
Right.
hilarious about these sorts of songs. And you'll hear it in the next song, which is supposed to be like a more of a feminist anthem. The thing that you'll notice is that there is no mainstream feminism in any of this.
Nope.
There's none of it.
All radical.
It's not, and there's no radical feminism either. It's all specifically anti-trans hate because
Right.
she's not a feminist. That's not what her goal is, and it never has been. You know, this is why, like, when you see TERFs on Twitter, they don't post about like the actual struggles of cis women. You know, they don't post about the, you know, violence and abuse that cis women have to deal with. They just post about how much they hate trans people all of the time, 24/7. You know,
Yes.
they don't even post about their lives
Yeah.
or their kids because, you know, their kids have all disowned them.
Correct.
So
That's
like,
right.
there's nothing feminist about any of this music. So calling it TERF tudes is a bit of a misnomer, I would say.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I just did it for the alliteration. TB.
of course, yeah.
Bleeding. Do not call us vulva
Oh God, here we go.
owners. Babies are not fed by our chests. Stop erasing our experiences and stop sexualizing the function of breasts. Younger
All right, pause.
days are
Oh my god.
incredible lyric. Going back to the whole like bad text setting thing, do not call us vulva owners. Babies are not. And Aaron, I figured this out. You were asking what the fuck was going on. She's complaining about the word chest. She's complaining about, because the last time
Okay.
when you covered this song on your thing, you were like, why is she saying babies are not fed by our chest? It's because she does a little pause there, and she's like, babies are not fed by our chests. But it's very difficult to actually understand what she's saying. It's very easy to
Yeah.
miss that. So, but it's so stilted, you know? Do not like listen to, if you listen to the go, can we go back actually?
So
Because
yeah, go back, because
Yeah.
there's something
Yeah.
else in that last lyric I wanted to mention on there too,
Yeah.
because like, holy shit.
Let's
Yeah,
just
go back
play
like
it.
Chloe's
10 seconds.
asking, is
Yeah,
she a
let's just-
bio female if she doesn't quote unquote sexualize her breasts?
Yeah.
Is that true? Okay, cool. Cool.
The life-giving and the bleeding. Do not call us vulva owners. Babies are not fed by our chests. Stop erasing our experiences and stop sexualizing the function of breasts. Younger
Alright, pause again.
days are
Yeah, pause. Okay, so she's talking about like vulva owners, like talking about like owning ovaries, right?
Uh-huh.
Is that to my understanding? Okay, she's like, that's not what makes us a woman. But in the last lyric, she was literally like, your period is what makes you a woman. So what
Yeah.
is
Right.
it?
Literally, yeah.
Literally, like it's their own
Mhm.
self-hypocrisy, and it just makes them look so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And let me say, I'm gonna correct her text setting real quick. Right? So right now she's going, do not call us vulva owners, which is mostly fine. Vulva is on the correct, beat. Owners is a little bit, because she really stresses the own of owners, which it's actually a very light thing, but I'll forgive that because, you'd have to actually think a little bit in order to figure that one out.
Mhm.
But she says do not, and she puts all of this emphasis on do to where it sounds like she's saying donut, like donut call us
Yep.
vulva owners,
Yeah.
There's a very simple way to fix this. Do you want to know what it is? Use a contraction, okay? You go, and this is another thing, because this is going to come up later. She doesn't understand how to edit her music and her melody to fix scansion issues. Like, because what you can actually do is you leave the downbeat off, and you go, don't call us vulva owners, right?
Mhm.
You just leave a rest, and then you start on the word don't, and that fixes it completely, right? You don't have this weird do not thing going on.
Yeah.
And it's also, it makes it more musically interesting, because then you get this like backbeat thing where you have the downbeat as a rest, and then you come in on the upbeat, which is more like because it creates variation in her melodic structure. It makes it more engaging to listen to. You're actually paying attention. So one contraction would have fixed this, but again, it's a first draft in her brain. She's literally word spewing onto like the paper and then recording it with no additional thought. It's like intellectually bankrupt writing. But anyway, that's my piece on that.
No, I love hearing that. Hearing that from someone who actually knows how to like write music and shit. That's
Mhm.
actually really like. I feel like that makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, DCL Coda, yes, she has made other music, and we're gonna be reviewing the next one in just a minute.
All right, we ready?
Yeah. Keep going.
being told that they were born in the wrong body. Only perverts lie to kids about sex and human
Here we go.
anatomy. Cause grooming
Pause real quick.
is
So I think everyone could hear how incredibly forced that one was. Yeah, we don't need to like dissect
Yeah.
that at length.
No,
Yeah.
no, that's good.
Truly pathetic. Truly
Yeah.
pathetic. Anyway, go on.
Oh god, it's gross.
and human anatomy. Cause grooming is what predators do. They stalk their unwitting prey. Maps are openly promoting
Oh,
your
God.
sickness on Twitter and YouTube every single day. So
Wait, what was that? Maps? What?
It's so fucking terminally online,
It's so
dude.
online.
Wait, what are maps?
Exactly.
It's a Tumblr thing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a Tumblr. It's like minor attracted
attracted
persons.
people.
It's
Yeah.
this psyop, you know, where all the pedos are trying to have like their. It's, you know, it's deeply cringe, but it's like, but nobody understands. Even you people who are also, I assume, like me, terminally online.
Yeah.
Like, even you had to have that explained to you. Like,
Right.
this is so insular.
I mean, I work 40 hours a week, but like
Yeah.
I'm online. If I'm not at work, I'm here.
Yeah,
It's-
it's so insular, and it's only like she and that's the funny thing is that's the kind of thing that even like the, you know, like the mainstream TERFs, like you know, the Kathleen Stocks and the like the 50-year-old like sad white women who, like I said, no longer receive phone calls from their children.
J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, they won't.
Yeah.
They don't know what the fuck a map is. They think you're like talking about like the thing that you read,
Yeah,
you know?
right.
I literally was thinking about like you're talking about the map from fucking Dora or something.
Yeah, they're like maps are promoting their sickness. Like what? What is like? Huh? What do you mean? Maps are sick? Like huh?
No, I'm just thinking that the map from Dora being a pedophile.
Yeah. It was that was actually the Tumblr pedophiles went back in time and actually insinuated that into Dora. You know?
Yeah,
So,
that's how they got
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Precisely.
Someone in Twitch chat was just like, I thought she was bitching about Apple Maps.
Yeah, literally. Like she's just so you like. Yeah, that was what I would, if I didn't know what she was talking about. I would think she was like, oh, Apple Maps is like pushing the trans agenda because like, you know, they put like a little pride thing on there, whatever. Anyway, it's so fucking pathetic. Like so terminally online.
Yeah.
Just no interest in like this is the funny thing is that this is why their movement is doomed to die, you know? There's a little bit of hopium here, right? Because when you listen to this, you know that nobody outside of her pre-existing circle is being influenced by this, you know?
Yeah.
Nobody except them and us who are like watching it for a laugh.
Yeah.
Like it's so pathetic. It's so pathetic.
If you're sick of this assault on truth and you can't
yeah, this is
understand
assault on
how we got this fucked, share
Trump
this
quote.
song with all
Right?
your friends, especially the one with his dick tucked.
Amazing.
Bravo.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
A
This
work
has
of
convinced-
musical
this-
genius.
This song
Yeah.
has convinced me
Uh.
single-handedly to detransition. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is this that
Bitch,
epidemic of
joke's on you.
retransitioning
I
that Blair
never
White
fucking
was talking
tuck.
about?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
It might
I don't know what
be.
she's talking about. I haven't tucked a single time in my entire life. I don't even know
Me
how to do
neither.
it. I just
Fuck
wear
that
dresses.
shit.
Like
Yeah.
Girl bulge for the win.
Right?
it was so funny. I my sister is really lovely and, you know, supports me very much. And I was recently doing a gig, and she was like putting my outfit together. You know, she was helping me get dressed myself
Yeah.
because, you know, I'm a like dumb nerd who has never dressed herself in her entire life.
Right.
So she's like, and she's like a fashionista, you know, like she's an artist and she has all of the aesthetic concepts and stuff. Anyway, so she was recommending me outfits and she was letting me some of her clothes and stuff. And she was like, you know, you could try this like body mod dress. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, you know, it like contours to your body. And I was like, I don't think that's really my thing. Like, it's okay. You know, I don't think I could pull that off. And in my head, I'm like, how do I explain to her that if I wear a form-fitting dress, that there's going to be a real problem?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a funny little moment. But yeah, I've never tucked in my life, and I probably never will. Because
Yeah.
that's just too much work.
True. Also, be proud. Yeah. That's right.
So true.
Girl bulge for the win.
Flex the girl bulge.
Girl
Maybe
bulge.
maybe when it comes, like when bikini
Love it.
season comes around, maybe but it depends on whether I even have like the abs for it at that point. We'll see.
Oh no, who left?
No,
No
I
worries.
haven't left yet. I'm doing stuff real quick.
Okay.
worries.
Do you want to take a quick break actually?
No, I'll still be here. It's all right.
Oh, what happened? Why did it? Okay, I don't know why it
Oop.
went to Pokemon music.
So here's the newer. Oh, here we go. This is "Women Won't Weesh," the song by an American, by the way, or maybe she's Canadian. I don't know. I don't know what.
Canadians.
Wait, Weished?
Yeah, this is
Weished.
a British TERF thing.
Yeah.
Because these people
God.
are all like, the thing is that all of these like Tumblroid TERFs are actually reactionary Harry Potter fans, as you'll see from
Yeah.
this video. This is a person who never grew up. She's like, she loved Harry Potter as a child and worshipped J.K. Rowling, and so when J.K. Rowling said something about trans people, she was like, "Oh, that's right." She is
Hmm.
God herself. So, anyway,
Gotcha.
you'll see in this iconic piece of literature that this person is truly like still in a dormant child state, and I think she's like 30 or something, which makes it really funny.
Yeah.
Because she not only references Harry Potter multiple times in this, she is clearly an obsessed Anglophile because she's Canadian and she's like saying women won't weesht, which is not just like England specific, but Scotland specific. Like, it's a very specific dialect thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really silly. And somehow the production value and the singing has gotten even worse between
Are you
the
serious?
previous one and this one. Yeah, it's
my
it's
God.
really like in this one you can barely hear her half the time. It's really bad. Anyway,
I mean, I will say that
Oh,
the album
goodness.
art is pretty.
yeah,
I
it's
like
very
the
nice.
album art. It's very pretty. I like
Yeah.
it. I will give them that.
It
The
does look
album
a
art
little
is-
bit.
It's very stereotypical. Like, yeah, I definitely think like, I don't know, sad like ooh woo emo girl, but like whatever.
It looks a little bit like the cover of like a Christian like folk artist, like
Yeah,
her album, like she's like deeply religious, which
like straight girl in red.
Mhm.
yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Right. Well, I'm gonna take a quick minute break. I'm just gonna run a ad real quick, and then we will be right back. Okay?
Sounds
Awesome.
good.
I'm gonna get some water then.
Yeah, me
Cool.
too.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Ooh.
WTF is a weesht.
I'm gonna share this on my Instagram, see if I can get some of my local friends on here. I'm gonna share this on my Instagram.
Just kidding, Rowling.
All right. Sorry, who appears to be blocked? Who's blocked?
Oh,
Shay's
Simply
blocked.
Shay. Wait. Look, I block a lot of people. I'll. Hmm.
There we go. Perfect.
Yeah, Rocky's pretty cool. Actually, I really appreciate a lot of your feedback, Rocky. You're really intelligent. I wasn't blocked. W.
Sometimes I like go and manual blockchain people on any tweet that I don't like. That's on me. I'm sorry. I'm very mean on Twitter sometimes.
It's okay. 20 notifications? Oh my god.
I do adjust the orientation of my camera. Now it's correct. Because of course Discord, unlike every other video conferencing software, does not have an in-app feature to where you can flip the webcam horizontally so it appears how you want it to. It's great. You just have to use OBS, which is fine, but like even Skype has it, and nobody likes Skype.
I know, right? Like, what the fuck?
They're too busy adding NFTs.
Check my resources real quick, make sure I'm not overloading. Yep, my CPU is at 100. Great.
100% utilization.
Well, I gotta burn this thing through somehow. Once it goes out, I'll start a GoFundMe for another processor. Till then, I think I'm gonna run this thing into the ground.
Don't you have like a Xeon chip?
I
Isn't that right?
do. I do have a Xeon chip. Should be durable enough.
Oh yeah, definitely. Those are server grade things, so you should be fine. But girl, 100% CPU utilization with Discord, like whatever Chromium browser you have, and OBS. That's
well, okay. So I am streaming and also on Firefox on YouTube, and also streaming my cam to you all on YouTube, and yeah.
And you're streaming the tab to us on Discord.
Yeah, I could probably turn my camera off. Oh, actually, that breaks everything. Never mind. Okay.
Oh no.
Is there a Discord? Disaster. Yes, there is a Discord, actually. Hang on 1 second. I'll just grab an invite for everybody. And then pop back over here. And put it in that chat. There we go.
Thanks.
All right, ready to start? Did you want to give a little background on this one too?
I got my drinks.
Yeah, I think we're good.
I am ready to make fun of TERFs.
Oh yeah.
So we're all set. Okay, let's go ahead and start.
Wow.
Ooh.
Another shitty ukulele track.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The intro is way too long. Holy shit.
No, women won't quit exposing AGPs and the crimes you dudes commit.
Pause.
Wait, what?
Pause.
AGP.
We're off to the races already. Exposing AGPs. Oh man.
Expose how not terminally online I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the goal, I think.
This is hilarious. Like, if my mom tried to watch this, she would be so fucking clueless as to every single thing that's being referred to the entire time. Like, this is hilarious. So as someone mentioned, the intro is way too long, yeah. And the other thing that's awesome is that she starts like in the middle of basically what sounds like a chorus. Like it feels like when she goes, "Oh, women won't quit," sounds like there should have been like a solid like 3 verses of lead up to this or whatever. You know, this is like the 11 o'clock moment, but instead it's just like, "Oh, great, you said women won't quit," and you think the great thing is that you think it's going to be like this inspiring feminist thing she's about to say, and then she immediately goes to talking about AGPs.
like okay, please explain for the class what the hell.
Yeah, I think one of her consistent failures is, you know, just not making her music for a consumable audience. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, she gets really lost in all of this terminology. Like, there's certainly a way to say what she's saying and appeal to more people, but she just really leans into this because she's like so fucking internet poisoned, brain poisoned. Like,
and this song is a constant example of that. You'll see, it's amazing. It's truly incredible.
Ready, continue?
Yeah.
Their fetishes and deviances, comorbid.
Deviance,
We
yeah.
will never shut up and never submit. No, we won't mute, which is
Pause.
don't even.
So, mute. Little English lesson for everyone. Mute is is either an adjective or a transitive verb. So like I can mute you on Discord. Well, I can't mute you on Discord, but like I can mute myself on Discord, for example. But women won't mute is a truly meaningless phrase. Like I understand what she's trying to say. She got a thesaurus out and she typed in like she typed in like shut up or be quiet or something, and then looked up all of the synonyms so that she could put a different thing at the end of each of her little openings here.
Right.
But this one, like this is another moment of like this didn't leave the first draft, it's just so lazy, you could have come up with any other synonym, but of course it has to be the one that's a transitive verb that leads to nothing. Like great, awesome, great job.
We won't mute, witches don't even exist, but witch hunts still do.
Oh, here it goes.
Witch hunts still do? Witches don't
Witch
exist,
hunts.
but witch
Oh,
hunts still
Jesus
do.
Christ.
Witches don't exist, but witch hunts still do. Yeah.
Yeah, so true.
Is this like a pro-Trump thing? Like
yeah,
it was all a witch hunt? Is that what this
It
is?
sounds like it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Back it
Makes
up for a
sense.
second because we have to get in properly to this. This is gonna be the the ultimate moment of this whole the climax of the bad text setting is this very next phrase. Yeah.
Witches don't even exist, but witch hunts still do. Gryffindor courage by rolling, it's true.
All right, pause.
Gryffindor courage? Is that what she said? Gryffindor?
Yeah. And not only that.
Nerd.
So first of all, she's like 30.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Iconic and hilarious. Second of all, oh my god. This is somehow the worst text setting I've ever heard, okay? So if you hear like how she sings it, she goes, Gryffindor courage by Rowling, it's true, right?
By who?
By Rowling.
Oh,
or Rowling? I don't know. By Rowling, it's true. Yeah, this is, first of all...
Wait, is that what you said? By Rowling, it's true?
Yes. So first of all, this is so forced. Even, like, not only are the words themselves, like, she just wanted to reference J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter so that, like, Mommy Rowling would give her attention. They're all desperate for this. They're all desperate for the validation from Mommy Rowling, right? But, oh, man. But even though the lyrics, they're already nonsense, right? They're already complete nonsense, but then they also don't work with the music, and she does nothing to try to fix it, okay? So the words are Gryffindor, which has an incredibly strong opening G, or like opening syllable. Griff is like very clearly the hardest syllable, the most emphasized syllable in that word, right?
Right.
So when you sing it, you want it to sound like you're saying Gryffindor, not Gryffindor, which is how she sings it here.
Right.
And then courage, again, incredibly strong first syllable, but here she sings courage. So she goes Gryffindor courage by Rolling It's True, which is just so mind-numbingly wrong. And it's so wrong. I was so annoyed doing my research for this that I was like, how can I fix this, right? Right? Okay, so 1 second. I need to cough, so I'm going to be... All right, we're good. We're doing great.
Okay.
So, and again, the problem here is that she wrote a melody in advance, and wrote might be a strong word. She might have just like hummed it out, and because if you'll notice, there's no verse chorus structure. It's not even like an A-B form. It's literally just she's singing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. and playing the same 4 chords the entire time. There's no even like attempt to do anything musically interesting with the form. That's fine, whatever. There's some great songs that are like that. Lots of Bob Dylan songs are like that, but then again, he has a Nobel Prize in poetry, so he could get away with it, right? Anyway, so she wrote out her melody in advance, and then she just mapped directly the words onto it.
Mhm.
No attempt to make them fit the sketch or anything. So she sings Gryffindor. So she went da 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 da, right? And then she went, okay, so Gryffindor courage by Rowling, it's true, right?
Yeah.
It's so easy to fix this. All you have to do, it's actually so easy, is add you keep the exact same line, you add a rest at the beginning. It's the same thing as before. It's so
Right.
easy. So all you do is, so she goes, witches don't even exist, but witch hunts still do. Gryffindor courage by Rowling, it's true. Right?
Yeah.
Fixed instantly. You hear how much better that text setting is, like how it actually fits. It fits within the context of the music. I didn't have to do anything to the music to fix it. All I had to do is add one rest and then suddenly all of the beats line up with their appropriately, with the appropriate syllables, the stressed syllables. The stressed beats are landing with the stressed syllables.
Right.
It's so easy. It's so incredibly easy. And she couldn't do it. Like, it's insane. And remember that this is nonsense words. Like these are completely nonsensical. She's just like throwing buzzwords out at this point. She's just like fapping onto her page,
Right.
just try to force the words Rowling and Gryffindor in there however she can,
Right.
And she couldn't even make it fit in the natural scansion of the music. It's offensive. That is what it is. It is offensive to me, not as a trans person, not as a trans woman. It's offensive to me as a musician.
It's bad. It's really bad. Also, how many views did this get by chance?
270.
This one is much less popular than her original song because I guess
I just want to point out what Raven said, that she's a Hufflepuff.
That's good. That's so good.
I am actually interested to see who her musical influences were, as Coda stated, but I'm willing to bet it was mostly actual like Broadway musicals where like they really are just trying to like more fit the words with the music. I don't know. I don't think she has a whole lot of like musical education to begin with. It doesn't really seem like she's had a whole lot of experience writing songs, so.
Like Broadway musicals, there are some bad ones, but the good ones, like they are really, really specifically good at this thing where you make the, because when you sing Broadway songs, it's not like classical art music. When you sing Broadway or musical theater style music, you're singing like you're talking. Like you have to sound, every word has to be very, very clear and articulated because that's how the plot is conveyed. It's not like an opera where the aria is just like, oh, and now I'm expressing that I'm sad, by singing really high notes for 20 minutes or whatever. It's like you have to hear every single word and they all have to make sense on the first listen because you have a live audience, So if that was her influence, then she learned nothing from it. So I don't know.
Well, we ready to continue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matters, there is no dispute. No, women don't
Oh, that
care.
high note. Oh.
Transphobe means a heretic. Keep wasting your air. Mind your own business.
Pause it real quick.
Hold on, replay that. I didn't. Just replay that one, like the last 10 seconds.
Yeah, we.
Means a heretic. No, women don't care. Transphobe means a heretic. Keep wasting your air. Mind your own business.
I cannot understand.
Here, pause it real quick. So she said, transphobe means a heretic. Keep wasting your air. again, this is a self-referential Twitter thing to Twitter TERFs because they call
Okay.
themselves gender heretics. But also, like, the other funny thing about all of this is that, like, you can't even understand the words that she's saying because she can't pronounce. Like, she's not a good singer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
All right. Because like I'm just like, all right, am I really that like crossed right now, or like, or she just cannot pronounce shit?
Yeah, no, she can't really
She's singing
sing.
in Karshav a little bit.
I mean, so she's got a good tune and her ukulele sounds great, honestly. I like what she's doing there. She could make things a lot better.
There's
but...
a nice fourth chord in there. It's she actually uses a borrowed chord, which is insane. Like, that's like so advanced compared to her previous song. It's amazing.
That's advanced compared to her overall mental capacity, because that's very, very low, evidently.
Yeah.
I really like the part where she's like, no, women won't, whatever. Like, that's really nice. That sounds really
seems
good.
like
It's
you'd be
very
the start
pleasing.
of like an awesome feminist song, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
right.
No, I love that, but it's just like everything else surrounding it is just garbage. It's just like a tiny little diamond in the rough. It's like fucking finding a megastone or something in your trubbish or something like that.
Yeah. I think this is another example of the same syndrome that she had with the previous thing, where she wrote one good line and was like, oh, that's awesome, I'm gonna run with that. But then she doesn't have the discipline to follow through on her like initial little bit of creativity. Because that's what it is, you know, like I sometimes write music the same way. I've had a lot of songs that are just like, oh, I came up with a cool metaphor that I like, or a cool little chorus or something like that. But then you actually, you have to develop it. You have to like spend the time. You have to sit down for the hours that it takes to actually develop it and write the poetry around it, tie it all together, and also to know when to quit, when to leave the metaphor behind. Like, you have to do the work, and she just doesn't. She wants the grift views because that's what her channel is about, is grifting money from like terrified reactionaries, and she wants the grift views. So why would she put in the extra work? Because the same people who who like know all of these, who like know what an AGP is, and like are gonna rub themselves raw screeching about fetishists or whatever, are the people who are gonna watch this video and be like, yeah, wow, yeah, awesome, oh my gosh, you know, it's pathetic.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just so lazy. It's so lazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
we're not even halfway through it. Damn.
I know. We're just about. We're just about.
Woman is taken, just so you're aware. No, women won't kneel. The emperor is naked, nothing to conceal. Cubana angel's fury with a righteous seal.
Cubana Angel, that's the Wii Spa lady.
Oh, this is a person that... Okay, I was wondering.
Yeah, Cubana Angel was the lady that did the Wii Spa video and then had a press conference about how she was violated and how she's going to call the... Hang on. What do you...
Don't worry about it.
Songs to
Don't worry
listen
about
to
it.
in Jesus fuck.
It's fine.
Yeah, so sorry, I got distracted.
Don't ever give me access to OBS ever again. It was a mistake.
You should put it like right by your head so everybody could see it.
There we go.
So, yeah, no, I
definitely dating us right now.
Yeah, like I think I still haven't heard what actually came of the... Oh god, it looks like a little halo. This is what white people look like when they go to heaven.
Literally.
Okay, sorry. So, yeah, no, she I still haven't heard what's actually happened of the Wii Spa stuff. Like, as far as I know, there was somebody that was suspected and that was it. And the police were talking to them. So far, a couple people like went forward and pressed charges, but like that's as far as we've gotten. So
right.
All right. Are we ready to continue?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh, sorry. Before we do, this is the stage of the song. Everything for the rest of the song is just going to be increasingly obscure references to like very specific like people who are high profile exclusively in the like TERF circles. You know. So get ready for that. It's gonna get very silly.
Okay.
Very very terminally
Just
online.
hurry with the righteous zeal. Get your dicks out of our spaces. We don't care how you feel.
Epic, yeah.
No, women won't
I know,
reach a
it's
single
just so
photo
bad.
of a ribbon brought them down to their knees in those suffragette colors, white, purple, and green. What kind of man calls the police for haberdashery?
What kind of man calls police for haberdashery?
What is
So
this? Are we
terminally-
going to the
Can
fucking what?
wait? Can I ask what is
Goddamn
what is
right. Blogger moment.
haberdashery? That sounds awesome. Whatever that is, I want some of it.
That
I
sounds like
think-
something out of the fucking Briar Patch or some shit from fucking the
Oh,
fucking
it's-
Splash Mountain Ride.
So it's a British specific term for like small items used in sewing such as buttons, zippers, and thread. So she's saying like pins or something or like ribbons or whatever. The funny thing is that like I will give her that worked in like the rhyme was like bueno rhyme, good. You what didn't sound too forced, and it did actually fit the scansion of the music, but she does lose some points for the fact that in her voice you can tell that she thinks that she's the smartest person ever to exist for writing this line.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She's like, oh yeah, this is the one. This is the one, right? Like I got him with what kind of man calls the police for haberdashery? Like, banger.
Oh goodness. So what did we
Fucking
determine
banger
haberdashery actually is? Do we know?
Like pins and buttons, but it's a bonger term. It's specifically a bonger term.
Pins and buttons. It's a bonger term for what? Is there more than that?
So in like normal people language, like
Oh
like
wait, so they're
regular-
talking about wearing pins and buttons supporting like
Yes,
anti-trans motifs.
like wearing the like suffragette colors or whatever, which
And then they're talking about being persecuted for that.
yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing
they're
is that, like,
appropriating people's persecution from 100 years ago. It's awesome.
yeah, so here's the thing is that like, oh, sorry. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I forget where I am sometimes. Like, if I went around wearing a button that said "Grab 'em by the pussy," I bet they would have a big problem with that. Right?
Yeah.
I bet they would want me to take that button. They would be like, "Hey, what you're promoting here is a harmful ideology." They would say, you know, what you're doing is suggesting to people that it's okay to assault women. And it's not.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know if it would be too different. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I mean they hate anything that is bedecked with the trans colors. So like I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what to tell you. And the funny thing is, I think the best thing about the whole suffragette colors thing, they were like, "Ooh, we're gonna really win the culture war by using this reference to like 100-year-old movement that most people like. I certainly didn't know what the suffragette colors were when I started seeing all the GCoids on Twitter, like with
Right.
their purple, white, and green like hearts in their bio or whatever. I was like, what's going on here? I had to Google it.
Yeah.
The funniest thing is that now that they like were like, oh yeah, we're gonna get him with this. Now I see tons of like, well, not tons, but I see like a decent number of like trans people and trans allies and stuff reclaiming it and being like, you know, hashtag reclaim the suffragette colors or whatever, and putting the so like, and the same with the dinosaurs. Like I don't know what, I have no idea what that came from, but like it's not even an effective in-group signal anymore because people are like, no, you don't get that. Like their mission has nothing to do with the historical suffragettes in any way.
Right.
So
Right.
like whatever.
Yeah. You know what today's youth is really into? Suffragette history. Heckin' yeah.
Yeah.
Haberdashery.
All right, ready to continue?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
What kind of man calls the police for haberdashery? No, women won't stop. Kira had a legal case that went straight to the top.
Who?
The facility.
Kara?
I thought she
Kira?
was
I don't know.
Like Kira Knightley? Kira Knightley?
Who knows?
We'll
I
never
googled
know.
this. I googled this. I have no idea who she's talking about. TERFs will know. I mean, they all are like, you know, they all follow each other's, you know, trivial political exploits. But apparently, someone named Kira had a legal case that went straight to the top. Like, oh yeah, awesome.
Kara?
I'm totally inspired by this song.
Went straight to the top.
It's like, oh man, this is like if the you know the Bob Dylan song, "The Murder of Emmett Till," incredible piece of music about a horrible event that was hugely high profile news at the time. It's like if that was instead about someone who wasn't oppressed, like not a innocent black kid who got, you know, murdered by a lynch mob, but instead was about like some white boy who was mildly inconvenienced and then went to court about it. It's like if then Bob Dylan was like, oh, that's what I'm going to write a song about. Like, nobody knows what you're talking about, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
Kira is not, like, no one knows who that is except maybe in England. I don't know. I don't, I try not to pay any attention to what goes on there. Nobody knows who Kira is. What was the outcome of her legal case that went straight to the top? Presumably she lost, because otherwise you would have said she won. And also, like, she was not oppressed. No one cares. Like, nothing bad happened to her. Like, it's insane. This is such insane, like, oh yeah, this is the epic story that we're gonna, like, the civil rights story that I'm gonna write about in my song that nobody knows about and nobody cares about. Like, great. You did it.
All right.
Ready to move on?
Yeah, keep going.
We've got
so.
just about like 30, 40 seconds left, so.
Haters of this minors gender swap. All these crooked clinics need to close up shop. No, women won't lie and placate the delusions of a creepy guy. Magdalene's not with us, but her spirit won't die. Fuck off, you wankers. So long and goodbye.
Oh my god.
Fuck off,
If you
you
do a fake
wankers.
British-
Fuck off.
fake
You
British accent.
wankers.
All of y'all,
off, you
all of
bloody
y'all
wankers.
wankers,
See,
y'all fuck
See,
off.
if I was a British TERF right now, I'd be honestly kind of offended. I'd be like, wow.
That's why it only
Wow,
has
how
270
racist.
views, because
She's
the
not
like
British, right?
400. Yeah.
No, she's Canadian.
Oh,
Oh wait, fuck off, you
Fuck
wankers.
off,
Goddamn
you.
fuck
Canadians,
off,
man.
you wankers, all of y'all, fuck off.
So funny.
That no is getting more and more stressed. Yeah, because she's getting more and more passionate because she probably didn't warm up before she did this one.
Yeah.
You can hear it, okay? You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. We got like 14 seconds left. We're good. Is that it?
Not yet.
Women won't wish.
Women won't weesht.
So, about the ending of that song, by the way, I promise this is the last, like, extended music rant. But regarding the ending of that song, oh man. She sets it up like it's going to be a thing she's going to vamp on, right? Like it's going to be like a sort of fade out thing. And you hear her sing Women Won't Weesht, and you're like, oh yeah. First of all, the title of the song is Women Won't Weesht. That's the second time she sings it in the entire thing. And I forgot to even point out the first time because it's only like 3/4 of the way through the song.
Right.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
But also, she sets it up like she's going to vamp on it. And she has 4 whole bars of lead up to her just going, women won't wisht. And then she doesn't do the cool thing, which would be to end all at once on wisht and just cut it off there. She doesn't do that.
Yeah.
She has to finish her little strumming pattern. She
Yeah.
can't even go, women won't wisht, and put a button on it, you know? She has to finish her strumming pattern because she's a terrible musician, terrible songwriter, has no sense of form, and can't even figure out how to end her song properly.
Yeah, so it's
It's a
actually
disaster.
the funny thing about it is that it shows a little bit of ignorance on her behalf because
Yeah.
it's not actually pronounced wisht.
Oh, is it not?
No, it's more like a whoosh. It's more like a Oh, sorry. Hang on one second. Let me see if I can fix this. Winuski, I'm sorry. It
British
seems like
accent.
your thing is
The British
frozen.
accent was like a cheese grater condom in my ear.
But
Can we get a recording of someone saying wisht?
so
Waste.
it's meant to be kind of like a almost like a silencing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
I mean, shut up, right?
Like a whoosh, like a shh almost.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what it's referencing. It's
And you're supposed
not,
to be saying it with a Scottish accent, you know, like it's part of the Scottish dialect. Like it's
Yeah.
not a
exactly.
I'm not even gonna try. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
but
Yeah.
she's only seen it in written form, right?
Yeah.
She's never actually heard it because she's not experienced with these people. She doesn't interact with these people. So she says wisht. And that's what, like, every time I read it, that's exactly how I read it, okay? Because
Yeah.
I'm not British, I'm not Irish, I don't have this fucking accent or what, I don't have this cultural context. So when I read
Well,
it
she
when I'm
does. She has
scrolling
an
through
awesome
Twitter,
British accent.
yeah,
Epic.
apparently. But yeah, no, I mean, like, no, it wouldn't be uncultured. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. Is women won't shh. Like,
Yeah.
that's the whole thing. That's it. But yeah, I don't know.
Man. Well, thank you all for coming on this journey with me. Thank you, Aaron, for having me on because I really needed to get this off my chest. Just truly, deeply cringe works
Yeah.
here.
Absolutely. No, it was my pleasure. And thank you all, Daisy, Winuski, Emily, thank you all for coming out and sharing this with me.
Yeah,
Sharing
thank
it with
you.
us
It's a lot
all.
of
having me
fun.
on.
This was
I got a
great.
jet because my mom is banging down my door to watch a show with her. But
Cool.
yeah, it was great meeting all of you and or to the I don't remember names. I'm really bad. I'm sorry.
No,
But-
you're fine.
It was great meeting both of you. I hope I follow both of you on Twitter. If not, shoot me a DM or something, and I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, bye,
Thank
Thank you guys
everybody.
so much.
Have a good night.
Bye.
See you.